Gen Z because Z is the last letter of the alphabet, and we're the last generation to put up with all these.
I'm AI with the braids. I'm AI with the braids. I'm AI with the braids.
Hello. Welcome back to the Jagaloon Show with your hosts.
Hello.
Jared Alexander and AJ Baldwin. What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
You're
feeling a little...
all right. I'm a little under the weather.
Under the weather. You read my mind. I was going to hit you with that. You're feeling a little under the weather today.
Yeah. My Eeyore. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. There we go. About to warm up in this boy. It's about to be toasty in this mug.
We got it at a cool 68 degrees in here right now.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's gonna heat up.
It's a good degrees. It's a good degrees. Well, we got a little bit of things to talk about, man. First of all, you're done. You're done working.
Dunsky.
You went from a deliverman to an unemployed man.
Yeah. Feels nice.
Fucking any news
Feels
on
liberating.
Any news on? I had some people asking on that. People who watch the pod, they were trying to find out when they can watch that. They were trying to get the intel,
Dude,
and you know what I didn't do?
What?
I did not tell them.
Yeah, I did.
I said that's intel, and you're out.
I mean, you could have told them all you know, because I don't know anymore.
No, they wanted to know like
be-
the name of the show and shit.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, well, it's intel, and they were more on the outside. So,
All right. It works better that way anyway.
Yeah, I mean it'll be out soon enough.
Adds to the allure.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah.
It'll be so good.
Be really alluring.
One day it'll be so good when that comes out.
Yeah, 1 year.
Man, I'm shaved. I finally got to shave.
Yeah, you're not homeless anymore.
I'm not homeless anymore. Fucking, we shot.
I'm not homeless anymore.
I'm not homeless anymore.
I've been delivered.
I've been homed. I finally got done shooting that video. It was quite exhausting.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Fingers crossed. I'm a little bit scared and weary of hopefully how the editing goes, because when you got an idea and you shoot it, that's one thing, but then you go to editing and you're like, maybe this sucks, maybe this, that. So a little bit worried about editing, but footage is shot. That's all good. Excited to see how it turns out. Excited to see what comes of it. So excited to get some music out too, because it's been a while. I don't know why this isn't sticking up. What the fuck? Excited to get some music out finally, because it's been a while since that's happened in my life. But yeah.
So
that was cool.
The first night went well, right?
First night was good. We shot another video. We shot a video for a 2-part song in Koreatown, that was cool.
Oh, okay.
And then I took Harry, the director of the video, and the videographer. I took him to some Korean barbecue.
Best.
Got some KBBQ. That was good.
If we have any Korean viewers, you have the best food. Honest, it's not even fucking close.
Yeah, I don't know about the best food. It's quite good,
it's the best food in the world.
It's quite good though.
It's the best.
I don't know if it's the best. But it's quite
give
good.
me bulgogi and kimchi for any meal ever.
I don't want regular kimchi though. I want the kimchi pancakes with a bulgogi.
Yeah, kimchi pancake. Any form of kimchi. Anything with kimchi.
Yeah, I'm not crazy. The kimchi taste has a fishy coldness to it, which I'm not crazy about, but it's an acquired taste, and I've learned to like it. Yeah, it's something in it. What is the chili sauce, the red sauce made out of?
I don't know. Deliciousness.
It's something, dude. It's
just like pepper and fermented onion, or not onion, cabbage.
Yeah. People say kimchi. They make kimchi crops and it smells real bad sometimes, right?
They make what?
Kimchi,
Yeah, it's fermenting.
Yeah,
fermenting stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
fermenting's a smelly process.
I like kimchi. I eat kimchi. I ate kimchi the whole time I was at the restaurant, and with basically every time I go to a Korean barbecue. But I do think it's an acquired taste for sure. I think that humans' body's natural instinct is not to like it.
There's a few times that we would get Korean bowls for lunch at work, and I'm like, I'm good on this weird orange red cabbage.
Weird.
Yeah, weird.
It's super weird. No, I feel you.
Then I tried good kimchi, and I'm like, this is the best.
I had kimchi before I didn't like it, and then I had a kimchi pancake, and I was like, okay, this is pretty nice.
Kimchi pancakes.
I can get behind this.
Delicious.
Dude, another one of those things is those dilled fermented things. I don't really know the process, but I fuck with sauerkraut.
I love sauerkraut.
A lot of people I know
sauerkraut.
don't like sauerkraut. I fuck with sauerkraut.
I think it's also a more Midwestern thing.
It's not as Midwestern because there's a lot of German people in the Midwest or something. What?
I think so. You know, India has a huge German like heritage and population.
There's like an authentic German store that has a bunch of German knickknacks and like has German food and all types of shit. One time I went and picked someone up there and they were high on dope, and I had to
What are you doing?
I'm stroking my bottle.
I know.
It's got these grooves I really like. I've been doing it a lot.
I don't like it.
Well, you're gonna have to deal with it. Anyways, I was picking someone up and they were high on dope when I got there, and they were just like rummaging their way through this like German shanty town of a store. And but I actually ended up finding a really cool hat. You know my Germany hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up finding that.
Maybe.
You've probably seen it before. It's quite shitty like quality, but it's a cool little German hat, and they claimed it was from Germany. So yeah, it's a cool little place.
Yeah, there's a place
it's like
by
on the southeast side, I think. Maybe I might be wrong about that.
Southeast side. There's a place very far southeast near Greensburg, where my grandma lives, called Oldenburg.
I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Oldenburg?
I think so.
I don't know. It's a very
town or
it's
a
a very
store?
hilly town. It's a town.
It's a town. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
Yeah, but it's all like German.
Yeah, it's in India or in
Indiana.
Yeah. I thought she lived in Tennessee or some shit.
No. My dad's mom.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I fuck with some kraut.
I do too.
But dude, fucking, I got some maybe videos I've been meaning to show you for a while. I got a mean pitch. I'm ready for that. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
What else? What else about the video? Oh, I got down and dirty, dude. The video, I'm excited for it because I really got down and dirty. I was like,
Wait, what
I
video?
changed into a dress.
Oh, yeah.
I changed into a dress in the middle of North Hollywood. Like I was walking around damn near in my underwear.
Hell yeah.
We shot scenes at a gas station where I'm not gonna toot my own horn. I won't beep beep. I won't toot my own horn and say fucking that I did a good job.
Yeah.
But I will say we shot a scene, and even though there was a fucking cameraman right there, some homeless guy on a bike almost stopped me because he thought I was really stealing money from Marco.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he almost fought me. I
Damn.
almost got fought because we were shooting a scene and he believed it. So I was there, beep, beep,
hey.
that was pretty decent. I think I'm a horrible actor. I think I am. The only way to find out is if we can make this video work. But it feels bad. I feel bad about every shot, even though I can look at it on the video right afterwards and be like, that looks decent. I always feel bad about it.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting there looking at it for like, what's that called? Immediate feedback, immediate confirmation. I don't know.
Gratification.
Yeah, immediate gratification. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. I think
guess
that's what it
so.
is. I think it's the phrase. But yeah, I don't have that, and so it's kind of just eventually I'm like, God, I must have been such a cornball in every one of those things.
Yeah.
But I think there was.
It's hard to
parts that
not
were
be
good.
self-conscious when you're acting.
I drew some signs. I made some signs and I held them on a street corner for a little bit. I got some shots like that.
Did you get money?
No, I didn't get any money. I played guitar on the corner of the street for a little bit with the guitar case out. So that was cool. That was like fun to play guitar in public, even though it was like, it was nothing. I played for like 10 minutes and we got the shots and we left. Someone heckled me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I hadn't even started playing a song yet. And some guy was like, "Don't quit your day job," fucking out the window. That was pretty funny. And Marco and Harry were more offended by it than I was. I was like, that was pretty funny. And then it's like moved on to how we're going to shoot the scene. And they were like, what'd he say? What'd he say? Oh my God, what'd he say? And I was like, he said, don't quit your day job. Anyways, come on, Harry, please.
I mean, it's
Can we
pretty
please
whack
shoot
to
the video?
yell that when it's like you're not even playing anything.
I wasn't even playing anything.
Yeah.
He had nothing. Yeah. So it was like completely, I didn't feel offended by it at all. If I would have been playing something and he would have walked by and been like, yeah, buddy, don't quit your day job, I would have been like, fuck you.
Yeah.
But he just drove by like while we were setting up.
Yeah. Just complete buffoonery.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he was like, look at this fucking TikTok kid. I bet they're shooting a TikTok. Yeah, I'm sure that was just ideal.
Probably.
And I don't blame him. I've seen people shoot TikToks before too, and I've been like, that's fucking
Yeah.
whack. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was cool. I put my face, I laid on the ground. The wake up scene. I'm kind of just storyboarding the whole video right here, which I don't really care. But it's basically there's a wake up scene where he wakes me up. The camera director, like he's POV, and he wakes me up, and then I like kind of just wake up from the side of the street where I set up camp. I set up shop next to some homeless people, some actual homeless people. And then, so he comes and wakes me up, and I kind of just get up, I roll a joint, and I start walking. And then there's another scene. Yeah, I'm holding the signs. There's another scene. I'm changing into a dress. There's another scene. I'm stealing money out of someone's car who wouldn't give me money at the gas station.
That's Marco.
Yeah, and that's also that's the first scene we shot, and that was I pull into the gas station, and Marco was actually really great to have with us because he pointed out everything that me and Harry were missing, which that happens. But
as far as what?
I pulled in. I digress. I pull into the gas station, and I'm like, "Oh, we're shooting this scene. It's a scene. It doesn't even fucking matter if it's." And then Marco was like, "Yo, your gas tank's on this side." I knew the gas tank was on that side, but I didn't even think about it. Like I was just like, "Oh, it's not gonna be in camera. It's not a focus." But he was like, "Yo, if the camera picks it up, I mean, it kills reality of it." So I was like, "Oh, okay, good point." So I back up, I pull forward, start backing into the fucking gas station pump. Psst, pops my fucking tire. So for the next 2 hours of the first scene, we go to shoot the first scene, and setting the scene, I pop my tire, and we spend the next 2 hours trying to figure out how to get my tire either fixed or replaced. We're both there. We try to first of all get a repair kit on DoorDash, and this guy's like, "Oh, I can give you the kit for the repair tool, or for the repair items, like the little shit you smush in,
Yeah.
but it doesn't come with the puncture tool." So we're like, "So how the fuck, I mean, that doesn't make any sense. How the fuck are we supposed to do it without the puncture tool? Just stick it in with our bare fingers? It's not how it works." So we can't get that fixed. We can't just repair it on the spot and refill the tire. So
is there no like auto shop within like walking distance?
I'll try to get there as quick as possible. So we're like, "All right, fuck it, we'll just change the tire." We start trying to change the tire, and it's not budging. Not even one lug nut. We go through all 5 lug nuts, 6 lug nuts, whatever. Not one's budging. We start trying to pull as hard as we can. We all try. Finally,
Are you going the right way?
Yeah, of course. Counterclockwise. But we start trying. It is counterclockwise. Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go.
know.
We all try stomping on it. I remember because I was there when they did it. The last time I got my oil changed, they rotated my tires and they used power tools at the mechanic shop I go to, or the auto shop I go to. So it's on with power tools. It's gonna have to come off with power tools. Pretty stupid as fuck if you ask me. But I guess that's how they.
You don't want
operate.
your tire falling off.
For the sake of safety and speed in an auto shop, I'm sure they use power tools I think that the pros of using power tools outweighs the con of getting a flat tire and not being able to do anything about it. Which that part does suck, but I understand. Anyways, so we have to call someone to at least come get the tire off with power tool. We don't know anyone with power tools, so I start calling an auto shop, and they're trying to help me, and they're in Studio City, and they're like a mile away. And I'm like, "We just need someone to come with power tools and take off this tire. We don't even need to put the other one on." And she's like, "All right, give me a second." As she's taking a second, Marco's like, "Yo, I'll just call my AAA and see if they'll come do it." Marco fucking saves the day. I'm still waiting on these people. Marco's like, "Yo, they'll come do it for free." I'm like, "Bet." Okay, I didn't want to take one of his AAAs for the year, so I was like, "You know what? Fuck it. Let me just wait on the phone and see if this is cheap. If not, I won't take your shit." And she comes back on the phone. And she's like, "Okay, yeah, we'll send someone out. It'll be $260 to get your tire off, to unscrew some bolts." And I was like, "Let me call you back." Hang up on the phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Marco, please, dear God, thank you." He's like, "Yeah, no problem." So Marco saved the fucking day.
But you're taking one of his AAA. He doesn't have a car.
That's true. It's very true.
Yeah.
That's probably what he considered too. That's probably why he was so cool about it. But at the time, I'm in panic mode. So I'm like, anyone who helps me right now is a saint. And it's the first time I've ever gotten a flat tire. I mean, you could YouTube how to change a tire in 4 minutes. That's never been an issue.
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
That's what I've always thought. I've always been like, yeah, I'll change. If I ever need to change a tire, it'll take me 2 seconds.
Do you have a jack in your car?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got everything. But yeah, they come, they fix the tire. Some guys like turn up the music. He's like, "Just came from Sunset. Girls everywhere. 6-1." And he laughs. He's like, he gets up and looks at me. He goes, 6-1. I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck is that?" But yeah, he's passionate about it. He's like,
wait, this is the AAA guy?
the AAA guy is getting crunk off his music. He's talking some shit. He's like, my mom hates my music. You know why? You know why my mom hates my music? And before we can even be like, "Why?" Like, because I gotta put this here for a second. He's like, "Because my mom, it'll go from hip hop to country to rap to Mozart. My mom hates my music. I'm just like, dude, bet. Okay, that's
I think
cool.
your mom just thinks you're fucking bipolar.
Your mom just wants you out of her basement, to be honest. But yeah, he's tweaking out, and I'm like, oh man. After he says that,
That guy's gonna get your tire changed in 2 seconds.
Dude, he did seem like totally cracked out, and he did change the tire super quick, thankfully. But in the span of time he was changing the tire, he was like, Mozart, and I was like, oh man, just making conversation, just shooting out ad libs, fucking. I'm shooting out the last dialogue option. You know what I'm saying? When you're playing a game, you have a bunch of dialogue options, and the
you're
last
just
one,
clicking through, and you're like D.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's like you get to the bottom, and it's like this is what no one would say because no one cares. It was like that, and I was like, oh man, yeah, like that's all you need. What more do you need? And then he's like, oh, give me 1 second. Goes into his car, leans in, and cranks fucking whatever he's playing. It was like California Love or something. He's like, this song right here. You guys know this song? Starts changing the tire, and I'm like, yep. Know this song.
One of the most famous songs of all time.
Especially in California. And yeah, he was a good sport. He changed the tire really fast. I wasn't criticizing him. The boys were more critical of him than I was. I thought he was a good champ, but...
So were you guys filming while this all was
No.
While you're waiting for this?
No, dude, this honestly, the tire popping and trying to fix this and dealing with the stupid DoorDash driver and dealing with trying to figure this out and dealing with not being able to take the tire off ourselves, we were losing inspiration at a rapid pace.
Sure.
So, by the time we got all that done...
Did you get what you were shooting with Marco done by the time that happened?
Just about to say, yeah. By the time we got all that done, it was about 2.5 hours after we had got to the gas station. So I'm like, you know what, dude? We'll just put this in at the end of the video because the video starts in the morning. It's supposed to start in the day. Or not morning. Homeless people sleep till noon or 1 or whatever. By the way, when we were shooting, every homeless person was asleep. It was like 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Every homeless person was asleep in their tents. Everyone.
I think they're more early risers. They try to get the commuters.
They could be, yeah. I think they might be
if
night walkers,
if you're like
if
you're a panhandling sort.
Yeah, sure. I think most of them are night walkers, though. I think they've been up all night and they're sleeping through the day. Because days are, I'm practically homeless mentality, dude. I fucking don't work a lot of days, and I wake up, I sleep, I stay up all night.
And you have a home.
I have a home. I'm not homeless. I'm homeless mentality.
So,
God, I wish this would stay up. It would be so nice.
It seems to be chilling.
I gotta loosen it because But anyways, yeah, that where was I? We got the video. I was like, yo, what? Why don't we just shoot the what we came here for with Marco while we have Marco, because Marco didn't work that day. He had actually just gotten in from Connecticut the night before, so he was jet lagged like a mug.
Yeah.
And he said he drank the whole time he was in Connecticut, which I feel, and that's exactly what I do when I go home. So he was being a good sport. He was being a really good sport. I fucking love Marco for all the help he had in that video. Like he was around us for maybe a total of 2.5, like 3 hours, and he made the world of difference in whether the video was a success or not. So he got some footage too the second day. He didn't help us shoot the gas station scene, but he was the actor. He was the guy who I was stealing money from. And so he did a good job, did his role, did exactly how I asked him to do it, even tired. Such a great sport. He fucking killed it. And then the next day, we went back out to North Hollywood. Oh yeah, I was going to say, that night, I can't leave shit out, I'll be quick about it though, because it's taking a long time telling the story. That night we went to back to Pasadena. I drove 50 on the highway all the way home. Yeah. And then we went to Pasadena. I took a shower, and we went. Harry wanted to go to the clubs in Pasadena. He wanted to go out in Pasadena. So we were going to this club, and I told him, I was like, Harry, you need to wear pants, just because some clubs will not let you in with shorts. You need to wear pants.
Did you only bring shorts?
No, he had pants.
Okay.
I told him several times. Robbie even kind of told him, he was like, yeah, you should just bring pants with you in case you need them. But at that point they thought I was driving. But when I got out of the shower, I was like, yeah, I can drive. But then we were like, let's pregame a little bit. And I was like, if I'm going to pregame, I'm not going to drive. So we had to get an Uber, change things up a little bit. Regardless, I was like, just wear the fucking pants. We get to the Club 54. It's like the nicest club in Pasadena. We wait in line for fucking 10, 15 minutes. The guy gets to the door, and the guy just shits on Harry. And it's like, we don't wear the pants like that, shorts like that in this club. Get out. He's like, go ahead, move on, and just opens the rope and basically he's like, get the fuck on. And I was like, dude,
or
no, out, get out of the line, go.
He was wearing shorts?
Yeah, Harry. I didn't even realize. I didn't even think about it. We got in the Uber. It was 10-minute drive, 15-minute drive to the Uber. I was a little tipsy, but 10, 15, I just fucking gagged even thinking about it because I got pretty fucked up that night. But
so you didn't get in?
So yeah, he said, fuck off. And I was like, dude. And then Harry was mad at first, and I was like, dude, I told you weren't going to get in. That's it. Some clubs. I mean, we went to this other club that was like a Latin club called IX Topa in Pasadena, just down the street, and they let us in no problem. But I mean, come on.
Sure,
we know why that happened.
Yeah,
but yeah, that was all right. I found a friend and some Pakistani dude who was giving me free Parliament Lights, my favorite cigarette. He was like, "You smoke cigarettes?" I was like, "Not really." And he had Parliament Lights. I was like,
I kind of do.
I kind of do. Dish me one of those bad boys over here. I smoked like 3 Parliaments.
You didn't say, do you smoke Parliaments? I smoke Parliaments.
We had I smoke a Parliament Light. Well, forget about it. We had a long conversation about getting bitches. And by the end of the night, like, by the way, 3 separate times, I was sitting outside on the patio like the whole time. 3 separate times he came out to smoke. Every single time he's like, "Good talking to you, brother." Yeah. And it's fucking, would go inside and probably just fail. And then come back out to me just stressed and smokes a cig. And yeah, by the end of the night, I saw my Pakistani brother, dude, taking out some fairly large, middle-aged black woman home. So at the end of the day, you got to do what you need. Get up on ani.
Get it in where you can.
To get up on ani. But yeah, that was cool. I was happy for him.
That was like a good night.
Harry, I think he tried his hand on the dance floor a couple times. I didn't witness it very much, but I was doing my own thing. It was pretty chill. I like the patio. Come 2 a.m., yeah, we're heading out. We go back to the crib. I'm pretty drunk at this point, and yeah, I'm like convinced I can drive to Jack in the Box, and I keep like holding Robbie, and Robbie's completely sober. Obviously, he didn't go with us. And Robbie's like, "Yeah,
I can go to the club."
No, Robbie's like, "I can drive," and I'm just keep going like, "No, I just need to sober up." I do that for like 40 minutes, and then I wake up the next morning and did not even remember going to bed. I was so drunk. I remember doing that, but like being like, "Yeah, just give me like 30 minutes and some water."
There's like some nights where you're like, I know I'm about to black out.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I should just go to bed. And then you don't remember going to bed. And you're like, thank God I didn't do anything else.
Going to bed is like what I remember the least. I think when I'm drunk enough that I'm like on the verge, like I'm browned, and I fucking, like I got brown eyes, and I go to bed, I probably black out when I lay down.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening for the most part.
That's like most of when I go out.
Yeah.
Now.
But yeah, we woke up the next day. Fucking, I went and got I was hungover as shit. I called fucking 17 different tire shops in bed and tried to figure out the cheapest possible place, and then went to like one of the more expensive places, to be honest, to just get my tire repaired. Got it fixed. By 5 p.m. ish, we were headed back out. I just got time to relax, sober up. Not sober up, but hangover myself.
Yeah.
And then by 5:36 we were back out shooting again. I think we shot in North Hollywood for a while. Marco came out and got shots from a different angle, which that was helpful. I haven't seen that footage yet either, but I hope it turns out good. It's gonna be nice to have different cameras, different angles. And then went home, went back to Pasadena, went to this liquor store in Pasadena, got second to last scene, went to a park in Pasadena, got the last scene, called it a wrap. And then I took Harry. I went home, took a shower finally, shaved my fucking face for the first time in a month. That was great. That was the best. And then we went to Sunset, and took Harry to like Rainbow. We got a drink at the Comedy Store. We encountered some fella tag along.
Like chilled at the outside bar at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, it was pretty chill. I was like, yeah, if you want to go here, we might see someone famous. Like, to be honest, it's probably the most likely place you can just get a drink and see someone famous. I mean, it's comedians.
Like a B-list comedian.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, you might see Bobby Lee walking out. Yeah. Some shit. But yeah, some fellas started tagging along with us. My guy, Leo. And he wasn't the worst guy in the world. He's a little weird, definitely drunk and alone and desperate for someone to hang out with. But he wasn't bad. He wasn't a bad hang. And to be honest, him and Harry were about each other's pace, so they kind of leveled each other out. And I was just kind of an observer. And so, yeah, it's just we hung out for a while. We talked.
You went to Saddle Ranch?
Went to Saddle Ranch, and Leo ditched us for someone else. And Harry was bent out of shape about it. But I was like, dude,
let Leo do his
let
thing.
him let the peacock fly.
Yeah.
So I just
you can't hold a Leo down.
No, you cannot hold a Leo down. But we let him fly, and I didn't care. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, Harry, you don't understand. When people attach themselves to you in this town, either they ditch you or you have to find out how to ditch them.
Yeah.
He made it a lot easier on us. And
Ultimately.
so we go to. I take him to Saddle. I kept calling it Saddle Creek, dude. So we went to Saddle Ranch, and showed him that place. I wasn't even drinking then because I had to drive home, so I was like sobering up at that point. And then, took him to Saddle Ranch. It was dying down. He tried to hit on some MILF, and the MILF ignored the shit out of him. Harry was like, watch this, with like a mouthful of nachos. Like a heaping help of, not nachos, but like spinach artichoke dip and chips.
Yeah.
You're like, watch this. And like went over this MILF and was like, I see you're not going to finish these fries. And like before he even finished the sentence, she was like, no, I'm going to finish them. And then he was like, I'm sure he wouldn't care about me telling this story because it's actually so funny. But he was like, I don't think you're going to finish those fries. I'll trade you one chip for 2 fries. And she was like, that doesn't make any sense. he said he just kept trying to talk to her, and she started ignoring him. And it was actually funny because I watched that happen so many times to Leo. That happened like 3 times. He started trying to talk to women on patios at bars, and they would literally all get up one by one and just walk away. And I was just like, dude, Jesus Christ. But yeah, it was funny. To be an observer and not a participant was
great.
funny.
It's great fun.
But yeah.
I would never hit on anybody at Saddle Ranch.
Oh, I would never hit on any. I would never walk up to a table of women and be like, how are y'all ladies' nights going? You know what I mean?
You're going to finish that?
That was very silly of Harry to do. But yeah, it was funny regardless. The fact, just the confident, watch this.
Yeah.
And just, yeah. But yeah, he got rejected, obviously, for such a ridiculous thing at 2 a.m. at Saddle Ranch. And then her like 50-year-old husband came up and hugged her from behind like 3 minutes later. So that was funny. And then we left. I made some pretty funny, I thought I took some pretty funny stories outside of Saddle Ranch. There's like a little cow, and I was like, fucking, I'm mad at yo. And I was pretty drunk still. I mean, I was tipsy. I was like sobering up, but I was drunk enough.
It seemed like you were a little drunk.
I was playing, I'll be honest, I was embellishing. I embellished a little bit for the sake of the story, but for the sake of the Instagram story.
Yeah.
But that was funny. I thought I'd smacking the bullets. I went, yo, I'm mad at yo. And I said Saddle Ranch, more like Blattle Blanche.
Yeah,
It was pretty funny.
that.
I thought that was funny. But yeah, fucking next morning, had to wake up bright and early, drop Harry off at the airport, fucking do some Uber Eats. Here I am here today. That's my weekend, man.
Sounds like eventful.
It's kind of
Sounds
long.
quite eventful. Yeah.
What time are we looking at?
We're at like a
11
half
minutes.
hour.
Why don't we take a look at what the fuck Linens has got to say?
Yeah. Let's see.
Sup boys? It's your boy. I'm at the gym right now. Absolutely getting fucking shredded and yoked. I'm kidding about that. I just want to sit in the sauna. Post Vegas blues and thought of not busting all over my man Harry have absolutely put my dick in the dirt. And this whole week I have just been doing nothing but sleeping and feeling like a monstrous piece of shit. That being said, got a job interview tomorrow. Things are looking up. I lied about that. They're never really looking up for me. I'm the one always looking up. But I hope you guys are doing good. Get outside. Go to the sauna. Do whatever you need to do.
Dude, if he took his glasses off, he would look just like Action Bronson.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. You're thinking the same thing?
Dude, he texted me like his new ID photo or something the other day. He goes, "Who is this?" It's a picture of him, and I go, Chinese Action Bronson.
Bronsolino. Yeah. He does look like Chinese American Action Bronson.
Yeah.
That was, I'm going to give him some commendation. That was that was a good.
It was solid,
solid up there.
Yeah, solid one.
A lot of lies. Still some truth, though.
Yeah.
A lot of lies, a little bit of truth.
Two lies and a truth.
What was that first thing he said that was pretty funny?
Getting absolutely fucking
before
yoked.
Before that. He said something kind of funny before that. Hold on, bring it back up. I thought it was kind of funny.
Literally the first thing he said was getting yoked.
What's up, boys?
Oh.
It's your boy.
Yeah.
Sup, boys? It's your boy.
Sup, boys? It's your boy. It's your boy. He said, sup, boys?
It's your boy.
It's your boy. Dude, that's so funny. Sup, boys? It's your boy. Like talking to your boys and then including yourself as a boy.
It's your boy.
It's so funny. I don't know why it's so funny to me. But yeah, including yourself within the boys is hilarious. Sup, boys?
It's your boy.
It's your boy. Yeah, dude. Our audio is really quiet, but I'm gonna turn it up later. But at least it's recording your voice this time.
Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah, sup, boys? It's your boy. Thanks, Jack. It's your boy.
Yeah, he just likes. He's a big sauna guy.
Sauna guy?
Yeah.
I mean, I like the sauna.
Oh, I did too,
I
but
love the sauna,
he's
to be honest.
just going to the gym for the sauna.
Yeah, it's a little wild. But and then being like, I'm working out.
Yeah, getting fucking yoked.
Yeah, getting
I'm lying.
yoked. Getting yoked. I'm losing half an ounce in sweat.
He probably would be yoked if he just lost weight.
I don't know about yoked. He'd probably look like a little leprechaun again instead of Action Bronson.
He'd probably have some muscle.
He'd look like a. Yeah, he'd probably look like an Irish leprechaun instead of a fucking New York Albanian.
Yeah, a little more so.
Yeah. I say I put my timer for about 50-40. I say we start crushing some pitches unless you got something else.
I got one thing.
I got a video too I kind of want to show you. I've been meaning to show you for a while.
I have. Let's see. I'm gonna have to find it. Yeah, here we go. All right, I have probably the greatest voicemail I've ever received in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if like there is a voicemail that's really
Who's
better
it
than
from?
this. Just a random number.
Oh, okay.
I sent it straight to voicemail, and I was like, oh, it's a spam call. I won't leave a voicemail. And then I got a voicemail, and I listened to it, and I was like, this is amazing.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hold on. Gotta make sure it's playing on speaker.
Yeah, turn it all the way up.
Hello.
That's the whole voice.
Damn. That is a banger, dude.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's a banger, dude.
Dude, the music and...
I gotta sample
Hello.
that shit, dude.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. This shit is nice. Hey. It's like weird. It's like 3/4 or something. It's like some weird music measure.
Hello.
Hello. Just hit,
So good.
hello. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's the best.
That's pretty nice. I like that.
It was the most pleasant voicemail I think I've ever received by anybody.
It was pretty nice, dude.
Yeah.
On that same note, dude, I've been pranking. I've been counterattacking
Spam callers.
like a mug, dude. I got this guy the other day that was like, "Hi, I'm something with the customer care service," and I'm like, "Listen, brother, you gotta do it big. You just gotta do it big." I was sitting there next to Robbie. I was like, "Robbie, should I prank this guy?" And he was like, "Yeah, of course." So I'm like, "You gotta do it big." I was like, "See, fuck, what I say?" I was like, "See, I want you to get off with me, brother. Do you know what I mean when I want you to get off with me?" And he was like, I was like, "I want to take you to," I forget exactly what I said, but it was along the lines of like, "I'm trying to take you to the max, brother. I want to take you with me." And he was like calling me for some customer service.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Do you know what I mean, brother? Do you know what I mean?" And there's just a pause. And he just goes, "No." And I was like, oh, brother. I was hitting him with it, bro. And then eventually I'd give him
I don't want you to get off.
I give him another motivational line, and he just hangs up on me.
Yeah.
It was so funny, though. If we don't shoot, I wish they stopped calling like after the workday is over. So we never kind of shoot within that time. But I want to answer the call while.
If they call like whenever we're shooting, yeah, absolutely.
So easy. It'd be so funny.
Well, now that I'm an unemployed man, like we can start shooting whenever again.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with being able to drop it on Wednesday because apparently Wednesday's a good day for the TikToks. We're TikTok famous now. Fucking, we're bussing off.
Sure, 2,000 views is famous.
2,000 views, almost not even quite 1,900, but almost 2,000 views. It's over 200 likes. Over 200 likes. People like us. 200 of them.
200.
200 of them. All dudes. No women. I looked. No women.
Some of the hearts look like women.
Nope. They look like him. They're not. But yeah, that was something. And then what else was I gonna say? Oh, I had this video I've been meaning to show you. It's not much. It's not much of a talking point, but it was just something I liked that I found. It's kind of still, I'd say, on the up and up as far as Instagram accounts go. Just one of those underground boys. Let me see.
She's singing? Why does it sound like the intro to that one song?
It sounds like Mercy.
Yeah.
Lamborghini Mercy. But I wonder if anyone's commented that. Said that in the comments.
It has to. That's exactly what it says.
Just do like pictures of Doodle Bob. But I saved this link. I saved this link so long ago, but I must have been high out of my gourd going to sleep when I saw this because I don't understand what we talk about of this other than the fact that this is a disgusting beast with probably the worst voice I've ever heard in my life.
A lot of good-looking crab.
A lot of good-looking fucking shrimp and crab. Maybe prawns.
Wait, shrimp?
I think they're shrimp or prawns.
On the steak?
Yeah, look, they're
that whole box is crab.
No. Look, it looks like crab, but when you look close, they're like curled things that are stretched out on the skewer. Look, when it gets close, see, you can even see there might be prawns. They look bigger than shrimps, but they're curled. Will you just shut up already, you fat bitch?
Whoa.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, those are crab legs.
No, look, they got the lines. They're prawns.
Yeah, they are.
They're prawny poos. I don't know why I saved that. Let me see if there's any content to this other one I saved. This is what it was? Oh, yeah. Just a good old boy. So first of all, let me preface this with this. TikTok is wild, dude. I get why people get addicted to it. It is like a wasteland of just like mindless entertainment.
Of course.
It's genuinely the channel that Dax Shepard's watching in Idiocracy. It's either like or like big boobs. Like that's the two things. And this is the small exception where this is an obscure, I don't want to besmirch the man but he's certainly I certainly don't think he would describe himself as neurotypical. And he's charging up some Nerf bullets with one of those little like laser things that you touch. And he believes he's making plasma shells.
Yes. Hey, Vanguard. Yes, I'm charging the plasma shells. How many do you need?
He says
400.
Plasma.
That's a bit much.
If he calls plasma,
I can provide them.
Plasma.
Within the hour.
Shells.
What do you
I can't
think
tell
I'm
if this
doing?
dude's like Dutch or
Eating
just
out of my nose or
severely
something?
on the
I'm
spectrum.
building them as fast as I can. Yes,
He
I
speaks
will
too good
complete
English.
it. Yes, I know. Okay.
Eating out of his nose.
Okay, bye. Stay safe.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna say to people from now on when they think I'm not being
I came
quick.
to with a...
Like if I know I said I would be here at like 6:30 today. If you would have texted me and be like, dude, where are you? At like 6:45, and I'd be like, dude, what do you think I'm doing? Eating out of my nose or something?
As fast as I can.
Oh, I gotta hit that one more time.
What do you think I'm doing? Eating out of my nose or something? I'm building them as fast
It's a reasonable.
it's a good-
reasonable
yeah.
presumption.
Yes, I will complete it. Yes, I know.
He's talking to people in his live right now. By the way,
Sure, yeah,
people are
yeah.
like in the comments, like, I need 30 plasma shells by noon.
Yeah.
Like I have a Google.
I can deliver.
I can deliver.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's not good. That's not funny. That's junk. Us making fun of a guy like that's junk.
I'm not making fun of him.
Well, I think you're making fun of him, but I'm defending him. You making fun of a guy like that's fucking junk, dude.
I'm not making fun of him.
Let's get into pitches, boy.
You're asking what
We haven't even-
his deal is?
First of all,
I'm telling you what his deal is.
listen, bro. A guy like that.
I'm fine with his deal.
A guy like that, mental issues or not, as long as he can deliver,
He will do
it's
it.
an A+ man in my mind. First of all, we didn't even go over this, but you're watching the show. All right, you're watching the show. All right, and
They know
right
this by now.
And we got a call from our good guy Lennon.
You want Mike and Ike's?
He asked us if we wanted Mike and Ike's.
Yeah, of course we
All
do.
right, and right now it's time for the motherfucking. AJ, would you like to go first? Would you like me to go first?
I can go first.
All right, you go first.
You know what I'm worried about though right now?
What's up?
These pants. Will you look at this pants tent?
You
It's a hell of a pants
I
tent.
just thought you were happy to see me.
No.
Oh,
Just wondering if they can see this. It's a pants tent, if you can see it.
Telling someone with a pants tent that they're happy to see you, or like, yeah, are you excited? Or are you just happy to see me? That's tale as old as time. It's
Yeah.
classic joke. Never gets old.
They're gonna get rattled.
Yeah.
It's
No, I'm actually
guaranteed-
not
yeah.
happy to see you.
It's guaranteed rattle.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed rattler. It's an absolute rattler.
All right. What was that?
That's on me.
Okay. All right. Anyway.
My stummy wumbled.
All right. Mine's a good old comedy thriller. You know, classic. 3 college buds go on a vacation to Thailand. While on a night out there, the crew accidentally goes into a whack bar and stumble into a high roller room where they find a notoriously homophobic U.S. congressman getting absolutely bum rocked by a male sex worker.
Damn.
One of the friends gets a video of the incident, and the crew try to make it back to the U.S. and get the video to the media without getting killed in the process.
Damn.
And
That's
that movie
crazy.
is called Bangkok, but like Bangkok,
Yeah.
not like the city.
That's pretty wild. I'm
Yeah.
just worried. I'm wondering the motive. Like, what are they like anti that politician?
No, I think they're just like interested in like blowing up.
They're just trying to.
They're
Yeah,
just
they're
like-
trying to
they
be.
wanna,
They're
like-
trying to get paid off it.
Yeah,
Bunch
yeah,
of bozos trying
yeah.
to get paid. Okay, I like that. That's great.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
You like that?
Seeing a politician in a different country
Yeah.
and getting some dirt on them, and then trying to use that money
I
to
don't think
leverage
they, and
a big
I don't
payout.
think they should just like stumble upon this. I think like somebody knows they're American, like some like club promoter is like, hey, you guys are American, you'll like this place. All the Americans like this place, and they go and they're like, this is just men getting anally
All the
penetrated.
Americans like
Yeah,
this place. Americans come here for
you
The fufu.
American thought this.
Americans come for the fufu berry bar. Yeah.
The men boys.
Man, boy. Yeah, that's great. I like that.
Yeah.
I didn't think.
And I
you know,
think
coming in here, I was like, "There's no way his pitch is gonna be as good as mine." But you might have beat me on this.
And
one.
it has to be
too
like,
good.
because like if they just take a video on their phone, they could just like send it to somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think maybe it's like got to be like a like a VHS like video camera. Like one of them is like a cinephile or something like that, and like brings like a camera to like shoot the trip.
Or like it's like camera glasses.
Yeah,
If maybe
something
you
like
can't bring a
that.
camera into clubs and shit. So
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
yeah. What if it was all shot like VHS style off the camera glasses?
Yeah,
That'd be cool. That'd be a little bit.
yeah,
much.
yeah.
That'd be probably
It's
better.
just it has to be something that's not like a phone that they shoot it on.
Yeah.
The incident on.
Yeah, like the camera glasses could like break and they have to like get them
Yeah.
repaired and try to get the footage back. Like that could be a whole other
Yeah,
part of
yeah,
the storyline. Yeah, it's pretty funny. That's pretty good.
I thought so.
I like that.
I
like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Oh, I like that.
That's pretty good. What's the title of it? Bangkok?
Bangkok, but like BANGCOCK.
Yeah.
Not KOK.
Or you could do COCH and make the politician's name COCH.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. Call it Bang Dick, and his
Yeah.
name is Richard.
There you go.
Yeah, something like that. Pretty good, man. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I mean, at the first when you said whack bar, I was thinking
Them young boys coming.
And then I was thinking, but then you really pulled it all together. I'm trying to get the most out of the story.
It's a whack bar.
Yeah, it's a whack bar. Yeah, I understood.
Yeah.
I understood. I forget what these sounds are actually.
I guess it's go time. I
I
guess
can't remember to use it.
it's go time.
I'll probably get a better one. I might have to invest some.
Stroke out of stroke, making that pussy squirt.
That doesn't get better than that one, right?
Yeah. What else they say? Making that asshole
gripping and farting.
gripping and farting.
Yeah, that guy's the man. The only one that might compare to that is if I had stroking my shit right now.
Yeah.
That would be pretty good. I could probably use that for Jack's.
Yeah,
intro.
absolutely.
All right. So, this is mine. In the year 32 AD, a Buddhist messenger's travels come to a halt when he's approached in the middle of the night by 4 men who are devout believers that the Son of God was coming from Galilee to rid their misfortunes. Upon witnessing the unorthodox practices of the men, not only does he question his own beliefs, but the reality before him. And that's called the Turquoise Mountain. So basically, it's in the year Jesus Christ. It's not about Jesus.
Okay.
It's basically like if people who didn't know the actual word of Jesus and heard it from a distant like thing was kind of lost in translation, and they it was almost a cult, but the foundation of it was believing that Jesus was.
It is a cult.
Yeah, it was counting, but basically these guys are like doing crazy shit, like sacrifices and fucked up shit, like a bunch of maybe some whack shit.
Sure.
Basically this guy just gets wrapped into being with these people, and it's hard for them. Like they approach him in the middle of the night. He thinks it's weird, but he's like he's a Buddhist. He's a messenger from China. So
sure,
this would take place kind of in between China and the Middle East, which would actually be like
Buddhism around then?
Yeah, Buddhism was actually before
Christianity.
Yeah, Buddhism was like before. I think every religion. I think Hinduism was a stem off of Buddhism, maybe 1,000 years after Buddhism was created or first founded. And then this is all just what I read off Google today, so it could be a little bit wrong, but I think that's what Google said. But
we
yeah,
trust Google.
So basically, he would be traveling. He's a messenger, so he'd be traveling from like China, the area that's like
when
Asia.
Jesus dies, I think in like 32 or 33 AD.
Well, he got his ministry came when he was about 30, so it was like 27 to 29 AD.
Was when he was,
which doesn't make
crucified?
sense, right? No, that's when he was baptized by John the Baptist and went back to Nazareth, and that's when he got.
That makes sense.
He attained the ministry, so he probably was
his
like, like 32 or 33.
Jesus like traveling around doing his miracles and stuff was like 5 years long.
Yeah, so it probably was like 30. I don't know
it was like 33 AD, I think.
Yeah, 33 would make sense because 32 AD would be right before that, and he would kind of the word would have traveled, but he wouldn't have done his best miracles yet. So yeah, it wouldn't have been guaranteed. But basically, these guys were nutbags.
Yeah,
and
April 3rd, 33 AD.
They're basically like doing crazy.
I don't know how they know the exact date.
Raping, rape. I mean, it's Easter, right?
Yeah, I guess so. No, that was when he rose.
Okay, so Easter would be he rose 3 days after.
3 days.
Yeah. So
we went to Bible school.
Yeah, I went to fucking Sunday school every day. But let me think. Oh yeah, so basically,
so he joins this group. The
Rob
monk
was telling me there's this like hidden. There's like a lost mountain. I didn't really read into it a lot myself, but there's a lost mountain like in like the Bible or within like the story of all the 3 religions called the Mountain of Turquoise Mountain. And it's called Firoskal. But I think in Arabic.
Arabic, yeah.
But yeah, it's basically like this lost city. So it would tie into where like either these people are trying to go to the lost city, or he has to travel to the lost city, or he's traveling already to the lost city, the Turquoise Mountain, or he's like has to go there to try and get away from these people. It would tie in somehow. So it like everything would stem to him getting to this like. He would be trying to get to this like monumental moment where he gets to this crazy, beautiful lost city. But basically these people just start fucking with him. Like they drug him, they make him lose his mind. He starts, it's like, it's a real tough.
I mean, it would kind of make sense if like if he runs into these people he's on a way to deliver a message to this place, and they're trying to find this place.
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't even think about
And-
that. I just thought of them as a stepping stone. Like he gets fucking caught up in this big trap of a cult. But yeah, that would be wild if they were trying to find this place too, and they're like,
and that's where he's delivering a message to.
yeah, that'd be wild. And it's crazy the idea of these people. The Jesus is not directly mentioned because he's not like, you know, a world figure yet. I mean, I'm assuming at this point he's not known as a world figure, but and it would be modern what Afghanistan is now. Is like where it would take place basically because it's directly in between Asia and the Middle East. And yeah, it would just be like these guys like are harmless at first, even friendly, obviously, and then he like kind of finds trust in them because he's a Buddhist. He's supposed to be faithful anyways. And then, they just really start fucking with him and he has no way of like getting out and it becomes just like a complete like psychological thriller.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps with like the mountain title, but it sounds like a Joe Dorowski movie.
Yeah, the Turquoise Mountain. I mean, I could have called it Fidoskar or Fidoskar.
Yeah, but still, even like the plot of it is like slightly religious, but takes like a.
It's almost an anti.
Yeah,
it's just like a devil's advocate. No pun intended, but devil's advocate. I was thinking a lot of stuff. Like I was thinking about making them like the first, because Satanism wasn't around till like the 17th century. Yeah, Satanism wasn't around till the 17th century. So, I was thinking about making like an untraced documentation of like the first idea of Satanism, because Zoroastrianism is known as like the first instinct of monotheism. So it was almost like I could try to create this fictional story of like the first so-called like anti-goddess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a big idea. As many of my ideas are, it's a big idea, and I'm completely mentally incapable of developing them to their entire potential. But
no, I like it. I think it's an interesting concept.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Took 2 men high as a fucking kite trying to figure that out.
As most things do.
Yeah. But yeah, that is the Turquoise Mountain.
Yeah, I like it.
Thanks, man. I think that'd probably be a wrap.
A lot more high concept than mine.
I think yours is great. Like I said,
it'd be a fun movie. Yours would be more interesting, but
I thought I was gonna come in here and kick ass, and that hit me like a ton of bricks. That was a pretty good idea, bro.
It's pretty fun.
3 dudes catching a politician getting banged out.
Getting absolutely bum wrecked.
Bum wrecked, yeah. I like that use of terminology in the description. Yeah, that ain't too fucking bad, but the time comes every time where
I guess it's go time. I guess it's go time. That's what I guess.
We're so sad, so sorry to let you guys go, but we got shit to do, man.
Dry your tears, rest your weary heads.
West your weary head.
West your weary heads. We'll deliver.
We will deliver again next week. Hope you guys had a great time. Fucking and I think you signed off last time.
I think so.
Well, who's counting at this point? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming, and baby, we've gone again. By the way, let me try that one more time. Babies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. And baby, we've gone again. Scoop.